We get hype. Let's go.
Hold up, now let's get it started. I hop in the booth and the nigga go dumb, 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 dumb. That's only them hundreds and fifties, occasional 20s, no ones. Don't give me a reason, my niggas been fiending to go and have fun. No particular order, I split it in quarters and they get it done. I can't fuck with it.
Glad, I know you're moving around, you're very consistent, you're moving around.
Yes,
Let me just jump right into it. First of all, how has it been so far, this process of being in this industry? You know what I'm saying? Your journey. You know, I know, and you're doing some great stuff, but you know, with the show, I like to educate oncoming, you know, people that's watching, because a lot of people don't understand how hard it is behind the business. They just see the after effect of all the grind, and I start to understand even through the show. I understand why artists move funny.
A certain way, yeah.
I understand now. I was thinking about that on the way here today, because of all the hard work that you got to put in and all the craziness that you have to go through in order to be heard, in order to get your material out, the money that you have to spend.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how has your journey been since the time, you know, we talked?
It's been taxing.
Just put this mic up.
Definitely been, you know, taxing. But it's all worth it at the end of it. You know what I mean? It's just been informative, man. I've learned so much since the last time, you know, me and you linked up. And, you know, remember back then I was even on my just learning everything about the industry thing. But, you know, it's taxing at times. Like you said, it's a crazy industry. Whole bunch of stuff goes on. You know, you have to do what the regular person doesn't do. So it's something that you're not used to. But I feel like, you know, if you play your cards right, you do it right, it's all beneficial at the end.
No doubt. And you had some, yo, the freestyle, yo, he have some serious heat. Before we even get into anything, I definitely want to start off with this tune that you putting out, and then I'm gonna get into the exclusive later on after the interview.
Okay.
But definitely I gotta drop this.
Yeah.
So everybody listen to this. Chapo. You know what I'm saying? Flex. This is the clean version, of course. I told him it doesn't matter. Anything you want to say about this particular tune, how this came about?
This record was, you know, I went on a little bit of a hiatus.
Right, I noticed that,
I kind of took a step back just to rebrand, remarket everything, repackage the whole team. I have a whole new team now. Everything's new. This was just me coming back. You know, at times as artists, when you do take a hiatus, people are quick to say, "Oh, he lost it. Oh, he don't got it."
Exactly. I went through that.
Yeah, you know what it is. So
yes, I went through that.
Just, you know, it's a reminder. Like, I'm still that same guy. I can still, you know, deliver how I did it before, and it's all New York. So I definitely, yeah, this is it, man.
So speaking about your team, so it's very interesting that you talk about that. You have a whole new team.
Yes.
So how did that come about, that process? Like, what made that process come about? I hear that a lot, you know.
A change in goals, actually. You know, before, I was educated, but I wasn't as educated as I am now about the industry and just different ways that I could take this as an artist. I think everybody thinks artists, radio, singles, streaming, you know, the regular stuff that we deal with, but they don't look at publishing, they don't look at movie scoring, they don't look at TV and a whole bunch of other aspects of this industry that we're in. So, you know, I kind of reshaped my whole trajectory as an artist, and that required a lot of different hands to be switched out. You know, I need you to do this instead of doing that, and you can't do this, so unfortunately, you know, we still cool, but I gotta continue on this business path. So I need that other person. You know what I'm saying? So it was that, and I have an all-female team now.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Yes. So look how I just put it in DJ Destiny. Look at that.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go, boy.
Yeah, no, but in the industry, man, females have always been that anchor.
That's why I always say
people don't realize that females about to take over. And I have no problem with it. I I think it's y'all time.
And they can multitask too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's good.
Yeah.
And they just bring a different presence to everything, and they more, you know, as long as they're not like groupies. You know what I'm saying? They don't get starstruck and go crazy and start coming out of character.
Yeah. But stuff is always going to change, for sure.
I wanted to ask you, because I was listening to your music.
Sure.
Right? And I'm listening to all the background beats, and you have a lot of intricate sounds that's in it. Where do you get that influence from?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere. My playlist, like my title playlist, my cousin was looking the other day, and he looked at me like, "You listen to this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I listen to all types of genres of music, all different artists from old to new, you know what I mean? And I take what I like and I implement it in my music, and it just comes all in sync, thank God, and you know, that's how I do it. But yeah, it was a learning curve. You know, putting it all together because you're bringing it from different sources, but kind of blending it together. I think that's like the real artistry of it. You know
it sounds like you have a really ear for instrumentals.
Yes.
Do you play an instrument?
I used to. I used to play guitar. I used to play piano.
Okay.
But I'm no Mozart, but you know,
Right.
I do have an ear. As far as production, I kind of go towards live instrumentation over, you know, digital or anything synthesized.
That's the difference. You can tell.
Yeah.
It's a different flavor. It's a different feeling.
Right
away.
From the beginning, like right from the get-go, you can tell, like, and it's interesting because, like, it's interesting to me because, like, it kind of has like like an old school boom bap kind of vibe at the beginning, but then it like transitions into like something else, and it's like it's smooth. It's like it's different, but it's like familiar. It's like it's something that hits like a chord with everyone.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
I appreciate you.
It's familiar, but yet it's still new.
Yeah,
you know,
and you know that's kind of the peculiar space I want to find my music in every time. You know, something that's new to people but still familiar because I want to hold on to those roots of where I got that music from. You know what I mean? I want you as a listener to be able to appreciate that too. So.
I mean, just
that. I'm sorry. That's gonna make it last forever.
Thank you.
I want to say that.
Yep. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, look who he's hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that hangs out with him. He played 3 instruments.
Yeah,
you know?
right, my God.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, is he on the? He's playing some of the music.
Oh no!
Oh,
He another artist. We got him in the background. Some stuff gonna be coming out a little later.
So is he part of the Chapel gang?
That's we working on that. We definitely working.
Whatever happened to? Because you had some members that was part of the Chapel.
I cleared house.
What?
I cleared house.
Oh, okay, that includes that too.
Listen, man, management and the team and everything ain't the only thing that gotta go when you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know, a big part of an artist is his environment. You know what I mean? And the people you have around you. I learned that early on, thank God. So you know, I've always been really careful, like who's around me, what type of energy do you bring, that type of stuff.
Yo, let me tell you something. At a show, that's exactly how it is. Like when I first met him, I came into the place. And then I'm always the person that just stay in the cut because I gotta observe everything, everything around. I don't try to pop up and be like on something. Yo, I'm so something. Nah, I'll be in the cut, see the attitude, see the flow. You know, so the energy.
Yes.
And yo, he was just quiet. He was just in the cut.
Yeah.
He knew some people, but he was in the cut, just quiet. Yeah. And I said, oh man, this guy's laid back. And he came on and did his thing. And remember the song you did, and I was like, come again! Come again! He had to come again.
I remember that.
He had to come again. You know my voice. I was like, yo, come again in the face. Bring it back.
I remember.
Growing up with no daddy there, so the streets had to make a man of me. I don't focus on them, I just get the money. Hocus pocus on them, if they acting funny with a bad bitch, skin color, honey, none to go dumb. Never been a dummy, bitch, I'm on a road, mean I'm on a rent. Said I'm on a go, shake a couple hands, make a couple deals, make a couple bands. Nigga sitting cool, got a couple fans, young kings, nigga, we them.
So then you did that one? Because you wasn't going to do that song.
I wasn't. I really wasn't.
And then you happened to do it, and I was like, I got it and said, come again! Bring it back!
You know who made me do that song, right? Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yep.
Because I told Awesome I liked that song.
Yeah.
I told him.
Yeah, now he came, he said, yo, my man, I was here, I was telling you about something, you gotta do that, Joe, you gotta do it.
And he didn't want to do
I
it.
turned the fingers like, put it on, go ahead, let's do it. Let's rock.
And what happened? The crowd was into it.
Yeah, they
was into it. It comes to that point, bang, and then as soon as he came there, I said, come again, that's what I'm talking about. Come again. No, come again. And he came again. I know he looked at me like, damn, yo, I'm tired. But I'm going to do it.
Get this done, man.
Yeah, he even had to step out from behind and like, all right. And then the crowd was, yo, the ladies, everybody.
My live.
Oh,
they
word?
know you.
What's up? What's up, people?
Name some of them, man.
What's up?
Oh, Quad from Farragut. I don't know.
Okay. Shout out Qua.
Yeah, Quad Asia. I don't want to say her whole name, but I think you probably would know her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my guy. I know him.
That's love. Thank you. I appreciate it.
See how that go? You never know. That's how talent is growing. But your talent will grow. It will go.
No doubt.
No matter what, I already know.
Thank you so much.
And you always, even the last time when we interviewed you and stuff like that, you always, you're very intelligent, articulate. You know what I'm saying? So you know what you want.
Definitely.
So now we got to get into the next thing, the movie.
Oh yeah.
Bully.
You know, Jimmy, you ought to think about learning how to defend yourself. Be ready for the unexpected.
You probably don't want to bring a kid like this here.
You mean a white kid?
No. I mean a pleasantly plump, I'm gonna get my ass kicked white kid.
It gets easier, but it ain't ever gonna be easy.
I'm just tired of being pushed around.
Of course you're tired. This is hard work. Now come on.
Remember why you're here?
Yeah, to learn how to defend myself.
And once you know how to fight, doesn't mean you go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you.
How's he doing? He's doing pretty good.
So the new movie Bully, that's a good movie. I mean, definitely to
Yes.
That's
Perfect timing too.
Yeah, because we have that in schools.
Yes,
That's a lot of times with the schools.
We've always had it in school.
So the whole process, because I know you're moving around. I know you out in Florida. I know you came back into town.
Yeah.
Thanks for hitting me up, by the way.
Appreciate you, man.
So how did the process go with that?
Santino has been a good friend of mine. He was actually an artist as well. We've done records, we've done events together, and he hit me one day and he was just like, "Hey, I'm shooting a movie." And anybody that's around me knows that I'm not going to steer you away from what you want to do. You know what I mean? He had been into video and cinematography, so I'm like, "Yo, man, that's dope. What's it about? Give me the juice about it." He's, Danny Trejo, it's a bully movie. We're shooting it in high school type of setting, stuff like that. He told me the real gist of it. I liked it, and at that point, I was just at the standpoint of anything I can do. Any resources, anybody that I know to kind of elevate this, then just let me know. And he was like, "Hey, man, you want to be in it?" And I'm like, I'm not an actor, but why not? So he's like, "Come on down." He scripted me into the film. I'm one of the boxers in the gym. He also used El Chapo, my single, as the title song for the track, for the credits, and also in the movie. So that's just how that came about.
You got to give a shout out though to everybody that you know, your Instagram, how people can reach you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Shout out the whole Union DJs. Y'all been holding me down.
For real, they have.
Since day one, DJ Will, DJ Self, Mr. Famous, all of that. My Instagram, y'all can hit me at Chapo Gang. That's CHAPOGVNG. Let me just show you real quick what I did with the GVNG. Gang is a negative thing. We know what's been going on.
Right.
What I want to do is I don't want to take away people coming together. I want to keep that, but I want to turn it to a positive light. So I switched the A in gang to a V.
I noticed.
So now it's a whole acronym that stands for Good Vibes of the New Generation.
Ooh. Wow.
Let's keep doing what we're doing, but let's do it in a positive light. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, now let's get it started. I hop in the booth and the nigga go dumb. That's only them hundreds and fifties, occasional 20s, no ones. Don't give me a reason, my niggas been fiending to go and have fun. No particular order, I split it in quarters and they get it done.